winter clothing. But for Bom and Yunmi and their fellow actors, there's no such luxury. They're dressed for their parts, cold but ready to start.
자, 준비.
But then, a power outage, one of several during our time here.
은범, 존짓됐지?
미양 너무 겁니다.
미양, 존짓됐지?
They fumble in the dark for a while. And then it's business as usual.
동생 앉아있는 거 찍으란 거야?
두 개 앉아있는 거?
쭉 뽑으란 거야? 그러면 여기 쭉 나오는 거 있지?
Won-myung continues working despite the blackout.
이게 여기서부터 여기 나와가지고 내가
여기서 숨어야 된단 말이에요?
아니 이제 여기 나와서 돌만 나오고 그다음에 독일 갔다가 고을이지 독일 갔다가 의사 들어오면 여기 갔다가 다시 또 이게
On set, the actors run through the scene. Yun-mi takes the opportunity to figure out her new prop.
자, 주인공들 잘 비워줘. 잘 비워줘.
After an hour in the dark, they're about to give up and call it a day. When the power comes back on.
어시오. 어시오. 자, 여러분들. 쓱 들어왔습니다. 이제부터 시작하시니까.
Won-myung gets straight back to work.
빨리 주선을 맞읍시다.
그만. 과상 딱 있어야지.
Another power outage.
자, 오늘 촬영은 여기까지 해왔습니다. 이제 가서 그거 이제 찍은 거 그거 한번 이제 보았습니다.
It's our last day with the students. And our guides have arranged an extra special activity. This is the National Ice Skating Rink, where the country's top athletes train for the Winter Olympics. Today, though, we're here with the students. The athletes must cut short their session. For many, it will be their first time on the rink.
배우들이 다방면적으로 준비되어야 한다고 하신 위대한 용도자 김정일 동지 말씀 관철을 위해서 오늘 여기 빙상관에 나왔습니다. 유연성, 몸매, 그다음에 속도가 빠른 부대에 민첩성을 키워야 된다고 여기서.
나 속도 좋다. 왼발 시작. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯.
We've just spent a week with some of the country's most privileged young people. They've shown us a tiny slice of their lives, but we're acutely aware that there's much more we've not seen.
이거 세상에 어디 가서 이런 대학에서 공부한다는 게 정말 궁지스럽고 또 이렇게 우리 사회주제도의 혜택 속에서 이렇게 훌륭하게 꾸려진 빙상관에서 훈련도 하고 가을 시간에 이렇게
왜 계속 떠니?
정말 저는 행운이라고 생각합니다. 우리 사회주제도에서 산다는 그 고마움.
그래서 저희들은 앞으로 이런 빙상 스케이트 실습을 비롯하여 여러 실습들에 더욱 열심히 참가해서 훈련하고 또 훈련하여 위대한 장군에게 기쁨을 드리는 선군시대 예술인재로 더욱 튼튼히 준비해 나가겠습니다.
It's a message we've heard many times throughout the week. A message they're trained to convey to their countrymen. The belief that they exist in a perfect world. A place that really is the stuff of dreams.
And that's all the time we have for this edition of 101 East. You can always follow the program on our website, podcast and Facebook. From all the team, thanks for watching. East Timor's government has declared it's time for foreign forces to leave the country. But with a frail infrastructure, is this nation prepared to face a future without international support? 101 East at this time on Al Jazeera.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
An uprising on the streets, showing no sign of relenting. Protesters united in their defiance of the regime. As demonstrations continued for a third week, President Mubarak remained unmoved. But how much longer could he ignore the demands of his people and hold on to power? In a day-by-day account, we look at the events that changed Egypt, from those that witnessed them firsthand. Fall of Mubarak, at this time on Al Jazeera.
The times change. The instruments evolve. The battlegrounds shift.
This is America! Our country!
But the international struggle continues.
He was murdered!
Uncompromising, hard-hitting investigations.
I can't get no justice from no one in Jamaica.
People and power, at this time on Al Jazeera.
Buildings burn in Benghazi as protesters vow to burn down Gaddafi's palace near Tripoli. Hello from me, David Foster. You're watching Al Jazeera live from Doha. Also ahead in this programme, the United States deplores the killings in Bahrain as demonstrators demand concessions. And a distraught nurse in Bahrain vents her frustration, smashing a picture of the Prime Minister. Crying foul in Uganda. The long-serving president wins another 5 years in power. The opposition calls it fraud. And we're in northern Germany, where hamburgers are set to make electoral mincemeat of the ruling Christian Democrats. Starting in Libya, threatening retaliation that country is against the European Union. Libya saying that unless the EU stops encouraging the protests, Libya, will stop cooperating with trying to stop illegal migrants heading to Europe. In another development, witnesses have been telling us here at Al Jazeera that protesters in the city of AlJazeera, that's near Tripoli, are heading to Muammar Gaddafi's compound to burn it down. Well, in the city of Benghazi, that's 1,000 kilometers from Tripoli, these pictures posted on YouTube